a special place. Welcome to everyone, yet made for you. A place where you can not only be other people, discover new things about yourself, too. This place, a true proving ground for all actors, is a stage. The dread of actors called perform. The center of excitement and comedy in any theater class. And a place to make things happen are all accurate descriptions of the stage. For thousands of years it has been used to entertain, amuse, and bring people together. And just because of that, they'll continue to be acted upon for the next 1,000 years. Never has an actor walked off the stage truly regretting being up there in the first place. The stage may be one of man's simplest yet most useful inventions. Nevertheless, the stage is what truly makes theater the art it is.
I feel so uncomfortable and I don't know what to do. You are never going to believe what happened to me. So I was hoping the flight attendant on the airplane would go through away your trash and trash. Whether it's on purpose or not, the next thing I knew, the trash went all over me. It's not fair. Couldn't it have landed on her parents or something? I mean, come on. Can't a little girl have a little bit of respect? Be careful on airplanes, because what happened to me could happen to anyone.
I am freaking out. Here I am standing up in front of millions of people that are all staring directly at me. I can't remember any of my lines and the lights. Don't even get me started on these blinding bright lights. Is it just me or is it hot here? I'm literally melting. And the worst part is, everyone keeps whispering, and there's no doubt they're talking about me. Oh, and you, the idea you keep tapping your foot. Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate up here? I just want to see. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump right off the stage and leave. What's the point of this assignment anyway? Why should I spend all 23 days of my life to write monologue? Especially this one I can't even remember. Why do you guys keep staring at me? Is there something in my hair? Did someone put a sign on my back? I knew it. Who packed people on the back for me? You know what? I can't do this. I quit. I'm done. Finished. Finito. I'm out of here. See ya.
Let's go around the world. Just kidding. Let's go to World Shoot Competition at Disney World. I know everyone loves Florida. I hope. Florida's where you've been waiting to go your whole life. At least I have. This is a goal I've been trying to reach throughout my whole cheerleading career. There's 4 cheerleaders and me going to Florida sounds amazing. There's so many things you can do. When you cheer there, you do it for a reason, to show that you're the best and deserve to win. It's not all about performing. It's about having fun too. So you want to go to Worlds with me? Wait, no, you don't fit my suitcase. Sorry.
My life wouldn't be what it is today without my mom. My mom is very helpful. She helps me to be successful. She bought me my school supplies, and if I don't have my school supplies, I won't be able to do schoolwork. Whenever I'm sad, or feeling down, or upset, my mom's always there so we can talk about it. Whenever I talk to her about my problems, it makes me feel better. Also, whenever I'm struggling or having a hard time with something, my mom is always there to help me out or give me a possible solution. My mom is one of the most important people in my life. My life is basic now.
My most memorable moments when I saved my friend from hitting the car. It was a close call for both of us. We're right now, obviously. Me and my friend Sam and Jane Bontes were watching on the sheet. We weren't paying any attention to the road. Whoever just said we were texting. While I was texting, I noticed that Sam wasn't as close to me as he used to be. So when I looked up, I saw that Sam was in the middle of the road texting. That was bad by itself. To add on to that, she didn't know that there was a car coming at him with speeds that made him pretty bad. So I jumped in, talked Sam out of the way so he wouldn't get hurt. That day, I didn't feel like losing a friend. That's why I saved it. I also saved it because he's my best friend.
Ladybugs are cuddly creatures, but people don't understand that they're gross insects. Those little disgusting bugs. Those little creepy crawlies climb up you. Oh, forget to say they bite. I mean, do they have a problem? I'm so cute. So does it mean you're nice? They're one of the only things that get on my nerves. I'll never forget today when they climbed up my shirt and never came out. I screamed and I wiggled, and they never came out. I can still feel them crawling on my arms to this day. Never trust big bugs.
I'm going to start by saying I hate school. School makes not cheap, but I want to buy it, I buy it. School is horrible. I want a school that's never been to. Well, I'm pretty sure every single one of these guys did too. To teach you appreciation, we need to put about me.
Dear bug repellent companies, I've been outside so many times and all that's waiting for me is some bloodthirsty bugs. I think my outdoor life is over. I don't know what I'm going to do. Bugs are the worst, and they never go away. Especially when you put on bug spray, and all it does is sweat off, and it just comes off and they get you. Sincerely, your helpless, itchy customer. Here.
It all started when I saw my first Miami Heat game. Ever since I saw it, it inspired me, and that's why I love Miami Heat. If anyone wants to play me in basketball, and I mean anyone, I will play. Because my lifelong dream was to become a Miami Heat player on the NBA. And if you give me a ball, I will practice to get better and better until I accomplish my dream. And if anyone tries to get in my way, I will prove to them that I can do it. Because if you put your mind to it and work hard, you can achieve anything.
I love my parents, and they've done a lot to help me be the person I am today. They've given me their time and always done what's best for me. But there's one thing I wish my parents could change in their book of rules. The rule they should change is when I come home from school, I should not have to do any work, like folding my clothes, cleaning up my room, and all that stuff no child really likes to do. So please, parents, please, and I beg you, don't let me do all this work. I mean, I will, but I'll do very little bit of it. So please. When I think of them, I think of little green monsters crawling around at your feet, poking you with whatever idly to throw you. Yep, that's right. I am talking about younger siblings. Younger siblings are monsters, just plain monsters, with little crying, whining pests. They get everything they want, and worst of all, they cry until they get it. They act all innocent around your parents, but I know they're not as innocent as they might seem. Thank you. The gift of friends is something that will hopefully never be taken away from you. Friends are the most important people in life, and you can never let go of them. They are always there for you, big or thin. My friend Celia is probably the only friend that I ever truly trusted. Although Celia doesn't spend much time with me, whenever she does, she always understands me. Whenever you hear the name Celia, the first thing that comes to mind is One Direction. I know, it might get a little annoying. Oh, who am I kidding? It's so annoying. But nevertheless, I still love Celia as a friend and always will. Although Celia and I have had her too, so we're still best friends. If there's anything out there in the world you can look for, friends just might be the one thing that you need. Although there are plenty of other friends, Celia is that one friend that has everything a person would want in a friend. If there's any lesson learned in this monologue that I'm talking about, is that friends are the most important people in life, and you can never live down, and you're always there.
I always loved jumping because my favorite place to go for birthday parties. One time my brother's birthday, we were heading up to the Dr. area, and I was stupid enough to have my socks on running on the car. So I took a sharp turn right up the stairs, and I bashed my head right on the railing of the stairs. So these girls asked if I was okay. So I said it was fine, just a bit shook it up. But then I kind of passed out. It turns out I had a minor concussion that day, so that might be the reason my mom was contacting me. I know that the only thing I hit is the only thing that's not coming up with the phone, but it's still your phone. Thank you.
This is the time that I went to campus. It was the first time we went, well, at least I can remember. When we got there, it was like 12 or 1 in the morning. We all packed the car and said hi to our family. I was so tired, but I had to sleep on this little bench that hurt my back. When I woke up, I saw that they were building a house next door. I went and explored it. In the very back there was a motorcycle that had been taken apart. It was so fun. I so want to go back to this day.
Do you have a person that you care about? I do. The person I care about is my dad. It's always been him. Without my dad, I wouldn't be the person I am today. He's the smartest and nicest person in the world, at least in my opinion. Whenever I'm sad, he cheers me up. Whenever there's a problem I can't solve, he solves it in 5 minutes or less. class favorite better than my dad. Thank you, Dad.
When I was little, I used to get really bored. One day, I wanted to jump in my mom's bed. I pulled myself onto my mom's bed. When I got on the bed, I started jumping like a kid on a sugar high. I closed my eyes. I felt like I was flying. I could imagine all the white, puffy clouds. I reached up and tried to touch the fan, thinking it was a cloud when I was going to fall. My eyes bolted open. All of a sudden, I was on the ground crying in pain. I touched the corner of my eye. Felt liquid. It was gushing out blood. I yelled for help. My mom and dad came running in because they knew something bad had happened. My mom picked me up, and my dad went running to the car. Everything was a blur for me. I woke up in the emergency room. I saw my mom crying and my dad talking to the nurses. A doctor came in and said I had to get stitches. Of course, I didn't know what stitches were because I was little. The nurses put me on a drip. I was so scared. I didn't know what they were going to do to me. They sewed about 3 or 4 stitches on the corner of my eye. My mom picked me up and carried me to the car. Now I learned not to jump on the bed.
I always have a camera with me because you have to save your memories and special moments so you can look back at how much you changed. You always have to save pictures from your childhood and your years in the future. How else would you know how you looked when you were 1-year-old and chubby? Let's think about the future. When you're all grown up and you don't remember your prom night, well, here it is. Wear a blue puffy dress. Don't you want to remember how embarrassing it was that you wore a hideous blue dress? Does everyone know saying a picture's worth 1,000 words? Well, it's true. Your children should only use pictures. This is the only way they can go back in time. Pictures are worth it. When you're long gone, your generations will be there to carry on these embarrassing yet sweet memories.
So my family and I went out hunting right one morning. The sun hit my face as I saw a huge buck walking in the distance. I pulled up to aim, bang, fell to the ground with a loud thud. This was a great and fun learning experience, not only for me, but also for my family. Thank you for listening.
The person who changed my life is no ordinary friend. He's my best friend. He's always here for me. He's always right by my side no matter what the situation. One time, me and Matthew were walking home from the pool. I started to walk ahead. I wasn't paying any attention, and Matthew jumped out and pushed me out of the way of the speeding car and me on the street. That's why Matthew is one of the most important people in my life. I'll never forget my best friend, Matthew Kevin Sager.
It was a calm and peaceful bike ride. At least that's what I thought. My friend was on her penny board while I was on her bike. We began approaching a downhill slope with a pond right next to it. I went down the hill and I could feel gravity pulling me towards the direction of the pond. I tried to take the brakes, but they didn't work. Gee, what a great friend giving me a bike without brakes that didn't work. Straight into the pond I went. I sound like a complete klutz, but it's not my fault, okay? Bikes and ponds just happen to hate me. So after I got the bike and myself out of the pond, I had to walk all the way back to her house soaking wet. It wasn't fun. It may or may not have been the first time I slept over. What a great first impression, right? Wrong. Like I said, it's not my fault. Bikes just hate me. Who knew that calm and peaceful bike ride could turn into a splashy fest? Watch out, because if you're clumsy like me, you just might fall into a pond too.
Think of a place that makes you relax and happy. Maybe it's quiet and peaceful. Maybe it's somewhere where you're old. Great. Now picture mine. Thousands of people, lots of yelling, hot sun, loud music, and somewhere comfortable seats. If you haven't guessed it, it's a stadium. Not just any stadium. To me, it's the most important stadium there is. Globe Life Park. You may not have heard of it. It's a place where the Texas Rangers play. But just think about it. The smell of hot dogs, thirst quenching Dr. Pepper, all while watching the greatest sport there is, baseball. Or maybe South Florida or Paris, but to me, I might as well go.
When I first got to know the people that I'm staying with my coat, I never knew that they were going to put a huge screen on. When I first came to Congo, I thought that nobody will ever put a huge screen on things happen. But you know what? I guess wrong. On Thursday, we were doing all these activities in Congo, and when we were done, we were going to go back to the cabin and take showers. Obviously, when it's my turn to take a shower, Mickey opened the door and someone showered my underwear. I was so mad and frustrated. To this day, I'm still trying to hold my thumb and get through the song.
It was a beautiful day outside. Cool wind blew in my face, and it was the first warm day in a long time. My best friend Abby and I were riding skateboards around the neighborhood. As we were coming up the street behind my house, Abby got a text. Her mom was almost at my house. We quickly sped up until we got enough speed. As we turned the corner, we talked about how great of a week we had had. I jinxed myself. 4 houses away from my house, and I had the terrible idea to go faster. I took my foot off the backside of my board and looked down. My foot wasn't positioned right. I fell flat onto the concrete. As I tried to get up, I noticed the blood on the palms of my hands and felt pain on the side of my head and oddly right below my thumb. After that, my thumb began to hurt even more, and my parents finally agreed to take me to the doctor, who said I